Hi, welcome to today's energizing and feel good flow. We're going to get started in a child's pose. It might feel nice to bring your knees out as wide as your mat. Maybe it feels a little better to bring your knees closer together. Just find a shape that allows you to melt into it. There's very little gripping and holding. Stillness might have already settled heavily in your body. Or maybe you notice movement swirling through you, in which case don't resist it. Go ahead and roll your forehead side to side. Invite that movement to snake down your spine towards your hips as you rock from heel to heel. Beginning to invite in slow and wide breaths. Let them fill your lungs and press out through your rib cage, your tummy, and let each exhale become a little bit longer, a little bit softer. Healing your awareness away from the day you've just had or the day that's laid out in front of you. Becoming more and more aware of your physical form, of your breath. And on your next breath in, begin to lift your hips from your heels, round your spine. Pull your shoulders forward. And then breathe out through your mouth. Gently arch your spine and wave back into your child's pose. Again, with that breath in, lift your hips, round forward. Imagine the back of your heart pressing between your shoulder blades, and then breathe out through your mouth. Gently arch your spine. Maybe you lift your gaze as you bring your hips back towards your heels. 2 more times. Beginning now to explore the length of each breath in and each breath out. Ripple back into your child's pose. Take one more. Slow, metabolizing breaths, helping to set the tone and the pace of this practice. Bring it back into your child's pose. Take a moment to soften into this shape. Allow your elbows to weigh down into the mat, your shoulders to get heavy. Breathe fully into the back of your body. And then part your lips and sigh that breath away. Begin to pull forward and we'll meet in a tabletop. Press into your hands, tuck your toes and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Arriving in this shape with plenty of movement, pedaling out through your legs. Shaking your head out, yes and no. Maybe letting your heels shift left and right, inviting sensation to begin to wrap itself around your body. Take a long and patient moment. And then begin to bring your feet out as wide as your mat, turning your heels in, toes out. And move your hips side to side. Enjoy that sense of space. And then we'll walk hands back towards your feet as you bend your knees and bring your hips towards your heels. Maybe you find a bit of a rock side to side as you settle into this shape. When you're ready, let stillness wrap itself like a blanket over you. Maybe your fingertips stay grounded or your hands could meet together in prayer at your heart center. Imagine that the tip of your spine is really heavy, weighing down towards the earth. Shoulders become soft. No gripping through your face. Bring your fingertips back to the mat. Begin to lift your hips as you bow forwards. And then retrace your steps. Bring your hips towards your heels and lift your head and your heart. Take another bow, lifting your hips, crown of your head is heavy, and then come back into your squat. Bend your knees, sink your hips towards your heels. Take another bow. And keeping your legs as they are, press into your feet. Slowly roll yourself bit by bit up to standing. And when your chin lifts from your chest, take a big, almost exaggerated roll of your shoulders. Then bring your hands together behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers and begin to press your knuckles down. Let the front of your heart swell between your shoulders. Take a breath in. And with that exhale, hinge forward, keeping your knees soft. Melt your body over your legs. Keep pressing your knuckles towards the sky. Collarbones stay wide. On your next sip of air, find a halfway lift. Press your knuckles behind you and reach forward through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold back down. Drawing your left shoulder towards your left knee. Maybe exploring straightening through your right leg as you peer over your right shoulder. Then come back through center. Melt your right shoulder towards your right knee. Press your knuckles towards the right side of your mat. And then come back through center. Release your fingertips to the earth. Find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Begin to walk your hands forward. Come back into your downward facing dog. Have a bit of a reshuffle of your feet and of your hands to find that sweet spot in this shape. And then begin to lift your heels and slowly roll forward towards a high plank. And with a breath out, bend your knees as you arch your spine and slide your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Again, inhale, tip forward. Feel every inch of your spine ripple and move. Exhale, arch your spine, bend your knees and bring your hips back towards the sky. Downward dog. Root down through your left foot, sweep your right leg up. Take a breath in. And then pull your knee towards your right elbow, slow and strong. Inhale, find a 3-leg dog. Exhale, step your foot towards your right thumb. Soften your left knee down to the mat. Press down through your front foot and let soft fingertips lift. And maybe on your breath out, your hips sink and you spiral the front of your heart towards the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your next exhale, twist open to the right side of your space. Reaching out through your fingertips, keep your chest proud. And then drop your right hand to the back of your left leg. Lift your left fingertips up and over. Let your next breath pour into your open ribs. And as you exhale, wind your hands down to frame your right foot. Step your left foot forward, so both feet underneath your hips. Bend your knees. Press your hips behind you. Find your chair shape. Like rolling the weight into your heels. Maybe your toes are so light you can pick them up and give them a wiggle. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back. Find a downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift your heels, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, find a wide leg child's pose, knees to the mat, bring your hips towards your heels. Take a breath in, lift your hips, curl forward. And then sink your hips down towards your wrists. Keep pressing into your hands as you slowly unfurl through the front of your body. Sip in a breath. And then super slow, make your way back into a downward dog. Ground down through your right foot. Begin to lift your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, pull your knee forward towards your left elbow. Don't rush. Inhale, uncoil, come back into a 3-leg dog. And then step your foot towards your left thumb. Soften your right knee down to the mat. Let your fingertips lift. And on your next exhale, you could explore sinking your hips and lifting through the front of your heart. Where can you soften through the edges?
On your next exhale, begin to twist open to the left side of your mat, reaching out through your fingertips, keeping your chest broad and proud. And then dip your left hand to the back of your right leg, lift your right arm up, take a full breath in, and then bring your hands down to the front of your mat. Step your right foot forward, find your chair. Feel the strength move through you. And then soften at the edges, soften through your fingers, your wrists, your elbows and shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Then a halfway lift. And then let it go. Bring your hands to the mat. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in, tip forward, high plank, and then a wide leg child's pose. On your next inhale, lift your hips, curl forward. Pull your shoulders forward and then let your hips sink towards your wrists. That slow unfurling through the front of your body, breathing in. And then bring it back, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Gently rock your hips side to side. On your next breath in, sweep your right leg up towards the sky and then step your foot towards your right thumb. Press down into your feet. Find that sense of stability. Let it weave its way up your legs as you draw your inner thighs together. And keep it moving up your body, right to the tips of your fingers. Explore the space above you as you stay grounded through your feet and through your legs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, twist open to the right. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Hold here. Drop your right hand to the back of your left leg. Left fingertips lift up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Frame your right foot. And step your left foot forward and over to the right. So we're finding this kind of curtsy shape with your legs. Bend your knees, press your hips behind you, and reach your fingertips towards the back of your mat. Broaden across your collarbones. Sink your hips a little bit deeper. Bring your right hand to the mat just in front of you. Untangle your legs, about a half moon. Keep your back leg energized. Press back through your heel and gently prise your left hip, ribs and shoulder open. Breathe in. And then bend into your right leg. Float your left foot down, goddess pose, facing the left side of your space. Again, imagine the tip of your spine is heavy, sinking towards the mat, and then cactus your arms. As you take a breath in, arch your spine, lift through the front of your heart, and as you exhale, curl your spine and give yourself a big hug. Inhale to slowly open back out, widen across the front of your body. Exhale, curl in. One more time. Breathing in to open. And then breathing out. Notice the width of the back of your ribs as you curl in. Find a 5-pointed star. Reach out through your fingertips, straighten your legs. Then turn your toes towards the front of your mat. Find a warrior 2. Reach forward with your right hand, flip your palm, and reverse your warrior. Big breath in. And as you exhale, sweep your hands towards the back of your mat. Rainbow warrior, bend into your left knee. Keep your hips low as you pull forward, and then reverse your warrior one more time. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Come back into your final reverse warrior, reaching out through your right hand, and bring your left hand either to your lower back, or maybe you find a bind, reaching round towards the inner right thigh. Begin to straighten your right leg and turn your toes to the left side of your mat. We're going to take a fold here, bringing your right hand towards your left shin or your left ankle. As you inhale, let your spine grow into a halfway lift. Exhale, melt your chest towards your left thigh. Begin to untangle your arms, Walk them forward to frame your right foot, and then step your little foot back. Find a downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up, and then step your foot towards your left thumb. Rooting down as you begin to rise up. Stay grounded through your feet, but keep your fingertips soft. Let this shape settle, let it land. Take a breath in, reach up through your fingertips, and then as you exhale, twist open to the left side of your mat 2 more times. Working with your breath as you float in and out of these shapes. 1 more breath in, come back through center. 1 more breath out, twist to the left, pause here. Dip your left hand to the back of your right leg, right fingertips lift, breathe in. And then bring your hands down to the front of your mat. Step your right foot forward and over to the left. Find that curtsy squat, pressing your hips behind you, sink them low, and reach your hands towards the back of your mat. Left hand to the mat just in front of you, untangle your legs, half moon. Press back through your right heel and begin to lift up through your right hip. Open your body to the right side of your mat. And then bend into your left knee, float your right foot down. Goddess pose, turning your heels in, toes out. Cactus your arms, sink your tailbone, breathe in as you arch your spine. Exhale, curl everything towards your heart 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale, curl in. 1 more spacious sip of air. 1 more grounding exhale. Press into your feet, find a 5-pointed star, enjoy this stretch. And turn your left toes towards the front of your mat, warrior 2. Sink into your left knee. Reach forward with your left hand, flip your palm, and then reverse your warrior. Breathe in. With your exhale, rainbow warrior. Sweep your hands towards the back of your mat and bend into your right knee. Keep your hips low as you glide forward. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Final reverse warrior. Reach forward, up and over with your left hand, and then bring your right hand either to your lower back or into a bind. Straighten your left leg and turn your toes to the right side of your mat. As you bow forward, bring your left hand towards your right leg. Sip in a breath, find a halfway lift. Exhale, melt your chest towards your right thigh. Release your arms, walk your hands forward to frame your right foot, and then step it back. Find a downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your heels, slowly tip forward, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, arch your spine, and bring your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the mat. Let's meet in a tabletop. And moving really instinctively, really intuitively here, find any variation of a cat and cow that serves your body. That could be a big barrel roll through your rib cage. Maybe today you're craving that traditional up and down movement. Let your body take over for the next few rounds of breath. And then bring your knees a little closer together so you can step your right leg over the top of your left. Separate your heels as wide as your mat. As you walk your hands back towards your body, settle your sit bones between your heels. Have a little shift side to side. Settle into your center point. Let your fingertips stay grounded either side of your hips. Close your eyes or drop your gaze. Notice the length of your spine. And you could stay here, Or on an exhale, you could explore folding forward. Maybe shifting side to side, gentle rock moving through your body. Just exploring the edges of this shape. And then when you're ready, walking yourself back up with the help of your hands, untangle your legs. We're going to come back into our squat, heels in, toes out. Sink your tailbone towards the ground. Your shoulders get soft, dropping away from your ears. Fingertips to the mat, take a fold forward. Bring your feet back underneath your hips, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, lower your knees, come back into your tabletop. And again, just for a few rounds of breath, moving really instinctively. Follow sensation as it moves and shifts around your body. And then bring your knees closer together. Step your left leg over the top of your right. Separate your heels and walk your sit bones back, settling them between your feet, finding your center point. Fingertips touching the earth as you lift through the crown of your head. And maybe on the exhale, you explore that bow over your legs, folding forward. Notice that delicate unraveling of any gripping and holding, slowly unraveling bit by bit. Walk your hands back in to lift yourself up, and this time untangle your legs. You might want to scooch yourself down to the center of your mat. And keeping that generous bend through your knees, begin to move your legs side to side. And then lifting your knees back through center, reaching forward with your hands like you're grabbing something at the front of your mat. And then slowly you get pulled back to the earth, rolling your spine inch by inch into the mat. When the back of your head softly lands, slide your heels away from you. Let your arms rest heavy either side of your body. And if you've made it with me this far, indulge in the next few moments of total relaxation. Gradually become more and more aware of your physical form. Noticing the tips of your fingers. Press into the soles of your feet. Let movement trickle back into your body bit by bit. Organically growing and expanding. Becoming more and more expressive. Rolling to one side. With the support of your hands, press your way up into a comfortable and a spacious seat. Allow your hands to settle somewhere on your legs, your lap, or your body. Find your seat as you lift up through the crown of your head. A moment just for yourself at the end of your practice. Come back to your breath, come back to your body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Please do follow. There are going to be new videos uploaded weekly onto this channel. So I'd love for you to join me again. Thank you so much, everyone.